Hi, I'm Megan with the group VBS team, and this is my friend Sarah, and we're here today to show you how to assemble your Expedition Norway photo op display. So the first thing we're going to do is open up the box and see what's inside. So once we get that box open, you'll find a set of instructions, so you can follow along with these or with the video, whatever works best for you. And then we also have a little envelope that is going to have these plastic bolts. I'll get those out to show you. So they come just like that, and you'll take the bottom off of each one, and that's what you'll use to put your display together. So we'll take that envelope and the directions and put those aside, and let's go ahead and see what else is in the box so we know what we're working with. So here we have our Expedition Norway sign. So Sarah, if you can put that over to the side, that'll probably be the last thing that we put on. Then we have these pieces. These are actually going to be the roofs of our houses. So we'll put those over as well. And then you have two pieces that look pretty similar. These are going to go on either side of the display. These are just houses that kind of represent the fishing villages that we're going to show in our display. These pieces have the bottom of the dock that the houses will sit on. And then we have these three large pieces that are going to form the back of our display. So we're going to go ahead and take those out, get those unfolded. And then finally our middle panel. There. So we have all of our pieces. I'm going to go ahead and get this box out of the way because we don't need that anymore. So the first pieces that we're going to assemble are our three center panels. So let's go ahead and line them up and make sure we have them on the right side of each other so you can see they make this nice little scene. And then let's flip them over. So Sarah, I'm going to bring this one over to your side. Put the one in the middle, and we'll bring this one over here. And we're going to bolt these together. So you'll see that on the back there's some scored pieces all along the length of these displays. So you're going to fold both of those up. They're kind of like wings. So you're going to fold those up on each side of the display. And you can go ahead and crawl on it. That's totally fine. So once you have those pieces folded up, we're going to grab those bolts that we put to the side. And it looks like we have 4 on each side. So I'm going to give 4 to Sarah. There you go. And take 4 myself. And then what we're going to do, those wings that we just pinched together, we're going to pinch together on the back side. And then there's these little die cut holes that you can just poke your bolt through. And then you can just slide the edge or the back side of the bolt onto it. And you don't have to take the time to screw it in. You can literally just push it on. And then we'll just continue on the line. So now we have our center panels connected. So we can go ahead and lift that up. And we'll turn it around and you can see how our scene is starting to form. So now that you have the 3 back panels assembled, we can start to assemble the houses. And what we've done is we've gone ahead and set them out. So we have 2 sets of mirrored images, and the easy way to kind of figure out which side they go on is the taller red house goes on the outside of the display. So it's going to go like that, for example. So we each have the taller red house on the outside, and then we're going to match it up with these dock pieces. So we can go ahead and start assembling these. And these are done with kind of a lock system with these tabs. So you'll see there's die cut pieces that you can go ahead and poke out that just create these great little slots right there. So Sarah and I are going to go ahead and just pop those out for all of those pieces. And then you're going to create a bend in the dock piece. So you're going to bend that down, and then you're going to take this side piece, and there's a little bend at the top. There's a die cut score there. So you're going to press that down, and you're going to bend this in, and then you'll take this lock piece that's on the edge, and you're just going to tuck it right in there. So we have that part done. And then we can go ahead and start adding our houses. So Once again, you're gonna kind of create a bend on the edge of the house, and you're gonna go ahead and tuck that piece in, like that. And then you can tuck the other tabs in. So now that we have our docks and our houses put together, we're gonna actually attach them to the backs of our display. So this is definitely a two-person job, so Sarah and I are gonna tackle each side together. So once again, you're just gonna look along your display before we get started in assembling them. We'll set this aside. And you're gonna see that there's these little slits die cut out. So you can just go ahead and find those and poke those out. They're in a couple different places. One more. All right, and once again, those tabs are just gonna lock right in there. So then I'm gonna take this one back and go ahead and start folding down my tabs. So I think we'll start on the back side. So I'm gonna go ahead and push my tabs in, and Sarah's just gonna provide a little bit of resistance on the board so it's easier to get those in. And like I said, it just really helps to have a friend help you assemble this because the resistance is super helpful. But if you don't have someone that can help you, you can always use a wall to kind of press it against the wall. That will work as well. So we have one set of houses assembled. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So now that we have our houses assembled on the backdrop, we're gonna add the roof line. So Sarah and I each have an identical piece, and we're gonna add that. So you want the fatter end of that piece to be towards the front end of your houses. So that is just a way to distinguish which one goes where. And then once again, we've had these little slots that have been die cut that we've gone ahead and poked through. So we're gonna do our tab system again. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that and get it ready. I'm gonna start at the front. And then these roof lines have been pre-scored, so they should be easy to bend. So you're just gonna go ahead and fill them into those crevices where the houses are. So I've gone ahead and created my triangles. And then the final one is just gonna be a little one. So I'll bend that and get that last tab ready and push that in. And there we have our little Norwegian fishing village. So we have one more thing that we're gonna do. We are going to add the Expedition Norway logo to really make this display pop. So on the back of the logo, you just have these little, once again, kind of pre-scored tabs. You're gonna pull these out, and we're gonna take these slots and just place them right along these slots right here. And there you have it, your Expedition Norway photo op display. This is great for promoting your VBS beforehand, getting kids excited about it. You can also use it as decoration and take photos of kids in front of it because you can use that as follow-up to invite kids back. Thanks so much, and we hope you have a great time at Expedition Norway.